In 2018, I found out Norma was sending money because she had been seeing a local man, and she told him that she had sent money overseas. And he was the one that called the detective. Norma got very upset because the police told her it was a scam, and this man was very concerned, and he wanted me to come check on her. When I checked on Norma, she told me he doesn't know that man. He doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know it's a scam. She didn't believe it.
I know he's real.
So Norma continued to send money. One time I asked Norma if she was being threatened to send the money, and she said no, and I asked her why did she continue to send the money, and she said because it was an addiction. I don't know what the obsession is. She just continues to believe every hook, line, and sinker they give her.
If he said he needed money for medicine, I would get $300 out and send that by Bitcoin.
It seems like over the last 2 years, she cannot stop sending money. She just can't find enough to send.
Linda, thank you for being here.
Sure.
Your concern is totally for her well-being, correct? This isn't out of jealousy. It's not that you don't want her to find love. It's not that you don't want her to be happy. You don't want her to be scammed, played, cheated, robbed.
Right.
And that's what you think's happening.
Right. I know that's what's happening.
And what does she say when you tell her this? Because you've been very straight up with her.
I have. She still doesn't believe it, and I can't make her understand.
I described her as a caregiver.
Right.
That's what you were that's what you are in your profession.
Yes.
And that's what you were in both of your relationships.
Right.
Because both of the men that you were married to required a certain level of care.
Right.
And you were very giving and gracious in doing that. So your whole life has been spent in caring for other people. Mm-hmm. And I hear you talk about these three men who could very possibly be the same person that she's talking to with three different identities. But when I hear you talk about them in a very caregiving sort of way. It's like, they need my help. They're there. They need me.
Yeah.
And I get the fact that there's a certain trait and characteristic in you that you need to be needed.
Yeah.
It feels good when you feel needed, you feel useful.
Yeah. One reason I went back to work because I had to have a purpose to get up in the morning.
Right.
And I take care of people, and they appreciate it. It gives me a purpose.
So everybody wants to be loved and accepted and desired, and you certainly do, right? That's music to your ears when they tell you how much they love you and call you baby and want to spend the rest of their life with you, and then they need you, and that's music to your ears because that's your power zone.
Yeah.